Our biggest issue is we love knowledge, but we go and seek it after in all the wrong places. See, in Genesis 3, Eve starts engaging with the enemy in conversation after he says, "Did God really tell you not to eat from that tree?" Why did Eve stop talking to God and Adam and go over and walk towards the very tree that God told them not to eat from? We a lot of times will stop talking to God or stop gazing upon God's beauty or the trees that God told us to eat from, and we'll go over and we'll even gaze at the very tree that God told us not to. The seed that caused Eve to stumble and sin, and also caused Adam to sin and stumble, was that choice to turn away from Jesus, to stop gazing at Jesus and actually start gazing on the very tree, the very things that God told them not to gaze at or even eat from. To my Gen Zers out there, our biggest issue is we love knowledge, but we go and seek it after in all the wrong places, just like Eve. We care more about what TikTok, what Instagram, what podcasters have to say, even if they're Christian, more than the very words of Jesus Christ himself found in the Bible. Look, God will always provide the right resources if you go straight to him instead of turning to the trees of this world. But we gotta stop playing games and even gazing at the very trees that God tells us not to. You see, in John 10:10, it says, "The enemy has come to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come to give you life and life abundantly." Life and life abundantly can only come from abiding in the one whose name is Jesus. Will you bear your cross daily and follow him? The enemy will always challenge the call of God on your life. Just like in Genesis 3, how he challenged what the word of the Lord said over Eve. He will try to get you to eat and seek out resources that diminish the very flame that God lights on the altar of your heart. The choice is up to you guys. Are you guys gonna be like Adam and Eve, flirting with the very trees that God tells you not to eat from? Are you gonna choose to be like Jesus, who is obedient unto death, choosing the cross and rising on the third day? You see, that same power to choose Jesus every time lives within us, and his name is the Holy Spirit. Will you choose to deny yourself and actually follow Jesus Christ fully? When I chose Jesus, the tenderness came back. I had to stop gazing upon the very things of this world, and I had to put my eyes back on Jesus fully. If you want to see true life transformation, not for your sake, but for the glory of God, will you turn away from the things of this world and look at Jesus? Because he is the treasure, he's the prize, he is the end goal, and he wants you desperately.